So here are the West All-Stars. A look at the starting group for the East All-Stars. LeBron James is out there with Anthony. Then it's Wall. Then it's Pau Gasol. And it's Lowry in at the point.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
He dishes it to Wall. Pass to Anthony. He kicks it to Lowry. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
That's an efficient start for them offensively, working it inside for the easy 2 points.
And Clark, that's what you like to duplicate time and time again for the rest of the game.
Now here's Curry. Aldridge with a screen on Lowry. Curry attacking. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 from Harden, and that one's good. Harden's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The West All-Stars on D. It's a 3-point game. Here's Wall. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Harden against Wall. It's Harden with the drive. Misses in close. Now the East All-Stars with it. Here's Anthony. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Assist goes to LeBron James.
On defense, the East All-Stars. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked him about how he was going to get the All-Stars comfortable playing with each other, and he said, "We're just going to keep our sets very simple and let them go out and make plays." I took one look at the roster and knew all I had to do was get out of the way, and we'd have success. Should be fun to watch, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. The East All-Stars shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
And Curry, here we go. The baseline jumper goes down.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Here's Wall. West All-Stars with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Executed to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
No doubt about it, unless you're the donkey. Because if you're the dunker, it's great. I don't necessarily appreciate somebody slamming one on the top of the head.
Well, you got to get out from under the hoop if you want to stay away, if you want to stay out of the poster.
Now here's LeBron to the inside. Anthony with the buckets.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 of 4 so far.
Lowry against Curry. Fires from 14. Second chance shot. In deep. Aldridge drops it in. Aldridge has got his first basket of the night.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Here's Harden on the wing. Aldridge, the pass to Gasol. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. And Wall kicks to Lowry. The 10-footer. That one off the back iron and out. And the West All-Stars with possession. Thompson with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Thompson against James. Puts one up from 19. And he gets the jumper to drop. Thompson's got his first bucket in this one.
Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle. Not midday, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. That nasty spin just froze the defender.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
So the West ends up going with the new group. Here's Westbrook. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
He hits the second from the line. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball, trailing by 2. T kicks to Korver, feeds to Millsap. To the wing on the left. Just 5 on the clock. Butler goes in, and the rejection by Cousins. Here's Lillard, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Now here's Teague. Kicks it to Butler. Millsap a screen. Butler goes in. Back to Teague. Shoots the 3. And it's Durant with the rebound.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
And he finishes nicely on the layup. Durant's got his first 2 points of the night.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. And looking here, guys, at what we've seen so far from the West All-Stars, what do you think?
You know, it's been about how solid they've been offensively here, really tuned in with one another.
Good ball moving, and it's paid off on the scoreboard.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for the West All-Stars, Nowitzki is out there with Duncan, and it's Durant. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Paul in at the 1 spot.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Now here's Westbrook. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Millsap left side. It's rebounded by the West. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
The West making some changes. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Nowitzki. Thompson comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's James Harden in for Russell Westbrook. And then for the East, Anthony's checked in for Millsap. LeBron comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's John Wall in for Kyle Korver.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
Here is Paul following the basket by Kyrie Irving. That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time. LeBron against Thompson. Irving dishes to Anthony. Tries it from 9. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Anthony's got the lead up to 3 now for the East All-Stars. Paul with the ball. And it's sent back by Bosch. Irving against Harden. Stolen by Harden. And here they come. Can't hit. Nice D from Wall.
How about him there, just bodying him up to make him alter the trajectory on that shot?
Definitely some very sound defense played on that trip.
Now here's Bosch. In the corner, Irving with it. Offline with his three. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket. Well, what a smart pass that time by Alter.
And the East All-Stars call time here. The West making some changes. Marc Gasol's checked in for Duncan. Durant comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Chris Paul. And then for the East, Gasol comes in for Chris Bosh. And it's Lowry in for Kyrie Irving. Anthony with the screen on Thompson. Lowry has the open look. No good with the triple. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. The East All-Stars shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw good from Gasol. Both free throws good from Gasol. That'll be a 5-second call.
East ball.
Outside, Wall. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Wall's got 5 points so far.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now, here's Thompson. 5 points in the game. Here's Curry with the three. It's John Wall with the rebound. Anthony, the pass to Lowry. No one near him. It's rebounded by the West. Outside Curry. Launches it. Here's Harden. Here's Gasol. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Now here's Gasol. Gasol setting the pick for James. Back to Gasol. And yep, couple bounces and it falls. Gasol's got the lead up to 5 now for the East All-Stars. So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. So for the West, DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. Westbrook comes in for James Harden. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Curry. A big group substitution here for the East. Al Horford's checked in for Anthony. Jimmy Butler comes in for James. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for John Wall. And it's Teague in for Kyle Lowry. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Nowitzki's checked in.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
1:05 left now here in the second. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. Misses the jumper.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And it's sent back by Horford. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Paul Millsap's checked in for Pau Gasol. Outside Westbrook. Puts up a three. And it's Jeff Teague with the rebound. Now the East All-Stars with it. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. And then Durant with the dunk.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Corver against Westbrook. Millsap a screen. Teague drives in, and the rejection by Cousins.
Paul Millsap.
Lillard. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall. And so that's the end of the first.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports Halftime. And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter.
And now the third quarter about to get going. You have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
He created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. They've got LeBron James. Pau Gasol is out there with Anthony. Then there's Lowry, and it's Wall in a two-guard. And so Wall nails both of them. Here's Curry. Harden outside. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Stephen Curry.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And Gasol sends it back. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Curry against Lowry. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness, I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that one right.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
The West All-Stars shooting their fourth attempt at the free throw line right here. Here's James, and that one goes long. Here's Thompson. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. That's 7 points for Klay Thompson.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Lowry against Curry. Here's Anthony, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Lowry against Curry. Can't hit. The East All-Stars go the other way with it.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
It's Harden with the drive. Wall with the steal. And they're on the break. Here's Lowry. Finished off the break.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Here's James. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. James is gone 1 of 4 so far. On its way from Curry for 2. Again, Curry missing.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Anthony with it, and it's Harden picking him up. The drive by James, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Now a timeout call by the West All-Stars.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Duncan, he's checked in for Aldridge. Durant comes in for Thompson. Russell Westbrook in for James Harden. And Paul subbed in for Curry. The East also changing it up. Chris Bosh is checked in for LeBron. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Kyle Lowry. The West All-Stars shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First one falls for him. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Marc Gasol. And then for the East All-Stars, Paul Millsap is checked in for Gasol. Butler comes in for Anthony. And it's Korver in for John Wall. And both free throws good for Durant. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. To the paint, here's Bosh. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 3rd assist on the night. Paul against Irving. Here's the 3. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to 10 on the bucket from Chris Paul.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Now here's Korver. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Irving kicks to Bosh. And Durant sends it back. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Outside Bosh. And he's good on the 3 ball. Bosh has got the lead up to 13 now for the East All-Stars. Bosh has gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Irving against Paul. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The shot's good from Paul.
And I would say that's the definition of an ankle breaker, fellas. That move was devastating.
Put him right on the ground on his backside, and then he got all the way to the rim. Beautiful.
Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for the West. Damian Lillard comes in for Paul.
The West All-Stars, Jimmy Butler.
And so Butler nails both of them.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
That's good. Nowitzki's got his first points of the night.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. A clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
Al Horford's checked in for the East. Teague comes in for Kyrie Irving.
Al Horford, Jeff Teague.
There's 49 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Millsap. Kevin Durant with the rebound. They can shave the deficit to single digits right here. And finished off by Westbrook.
And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in this game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Takes it from 10. No good on that last second. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Damian Lillard out there with Harden. Then there's Nowitzki. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Gasol. And at the center position. That's the 5 for the West All-Stars right now. Here's Teague, following the score by Damian Lillard. Anthony with the screen on Nowitzki. James dishes to Horford. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Here's Lillard. Here's Harden, and it's sent back by Horford. Outside Anthony. No good on the 3. And Clark, they're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
Yeah, I think so, but I don't think the clock is a factor right now, at least not yet. I mean, they don't need to change their pace of play. Keep attacking.
I'm not really sure. I think it's be a mistake to let the shot clock get under 10 seconds from here on out.
Teague with a clean look. And the 3 off target. Thompson inside the line, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one. timeout called. East All-Stars. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Yes, guys, Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
Catching up on changes for the West. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Nowitzki. And Paul subbed in for Damian Lillard.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now here is Lowry. Here's Anthony. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's James. After the miss from Klay Thompson. Pass to Harden. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar. What a performance from Harden here. He's got 11 points and the 1 steal. You know, as tremendous as his stats are, what I've liked most is just the effort he's put into this game.
And Clark, he's worked his tail off at the offensive end, and his D, it has been on point. Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Now here's Paul after LeBron James's miss. Shoots. And that one hits back iron.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
And the wing jumper offline.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Thompson with the bucket.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor. Isolate up top.
Decide to talk it over.
Spacing.
And here's the West with the ball. 9-point game. Aldridge's shot is good.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Now here's LeBron. Lowry kicks to Anthony. Just 5 to shoot. The alley-oop, and it's sent back by Aldridge. Here's Paul, and Anthony sends it back. And they'll keep possession. And here are the East All-Stars now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Lowry passes to Anthony. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 6th assist on the night. A shot by Harden. Wide open. They get the rebound. Rejected by Gasol. Anthony kicks to James. Gasol, a screen on Aldridge. Anthony against Harden. It's Anthony with the drive. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the East All-Stars.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, remarkable team effort, Kevin. Everybody got involved, and that paid dividends.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Carmelo Anthony. And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with the fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
Now Lowry. James Harden missing on the 3. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Lowry. Anthony's got the lead up to 13 now for the East All-Stars. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. They trail by 13. 34 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Guys, what's your take?
You know, you like the fight all the way to the end, but let's face it, guys, this one's over.
Yeah, I agree with you, and I really think you shouldn't be allowed to call timeouts late in the ball game if there's no chance for it to do any good on the scoreboard.
And here's Lowry after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. And it's Lowry penetrating, and here's Anthony for three. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Harden dishes to Aldridge. It's stolen by Korver. And now they decide to foul intentionally. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.